So the topic of the episode show for this week is what turns you off as a gamer. What is particularly in a game completely are you too old for this? Do you not have time for this? However you'd like to put it. How do you what aspects of gaming completely make you disinterested and maybe just completely give up a game?
Yeah. So one of the first ones we have Owen, who says multiplayer outside of party games. And okay,
except he likes MMOs,
right? Except which, yeah, and MMOs for me is a hard out. I don't have that much time to commit to a single game, and part of that is because of this show. Well, sure. But like I can't really do, I can't commit to certain times, certain whatever, because like Overwatch, like every once in a while, I'll just if I have the house to myself for a little bit, I'll text Cameron, Kyle, and Kat and be like, Overwatch ? And if they message me back, then I play Overwatch. And if not, then I do dishes or something. Like I take care of stuff. But yeah, I think it's funny that multiplayer is his. If it's not MMORPGs, similar to that is with multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer. There is a. Like you get better, but you're playing against other people. There's not an end game.
Yeah.
MMOs are a different thing. There is an end game to that, but like typically, like the Call of Duties and the Titanfall and that kind of stuff, I can't get on board with that.
Yeah.
Like I want to know that I can reach a point where I can say. And I beat it.
Yeah. I think if you have multiplayer, having even in multiplayer, some type of story that pieces everything together. It's one reason why I haven't played Battlefront in 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Because I would go back. I have the season pass, and I'd go in and I'd go, okay, there's the new thing. I get it, but. And it's Star Wars, and I love Star Wars, but it doesn't have a story. I don't have context as to why I'm doing things. There's not a reason. Yeah. Now I'm continuing to unlock more equipment, so there is that aspect of it. But without that type of story, I just really can't sink in.
Yeah.
We got quite a few answers from was this David?
Yeah. While you're looking that up, Alex also said microtransactions in full price AAA games. I'm looking at you, Forza.
Yeah. So
that's I'm 100% on board with that. That is a huge note for me.
If I pay $60 for a game, and then you have microtransactions in it, I'm really irritated. Give me one or the other. Give me one or the other because I already paid you $60. Now, if you want to have DLC that gives me actual content, then that's different because it's additional content. Don't lock it out, which like Capcom and others have been doing.
Yeah, and like from a free to play stance, like if I'm not paying you for this game, and then you're making your money off microtransactions, eventually I'll pay that. Like if I'm enjoying your game and I want to do that. Yeah, I'll do that. But like if I have paid full price for this game, I gave you money. Now you give me the game. That is how this works, and I'm done.
Yeah. Now skins, that's your choice. If it does nothing but give you an extra skin.
Yeah, like cosmetics. Okay, cool.
Sure, because some people can do that as long as I'm not paying to get some type of advantage. Don't make me pay for money in-game money. Yeah. Like I said, unless you're doing a Elder Scrolls Online, you can buy the in-game money on that.
Okay.
But it doesn't have a monthly fee. So that's their way to keep that's their business model to keep an MMO afloat.
Yeah, and it's also something that you can earn in game.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. So yeah, Daniel Nicholson posted it on here, which by the way, I don't know if he liked us on Facebook. So Daniel, if you're listening, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter because we really liked what you put in here.
And because I read a paragraph at a time, how about if I take this one? because he wrote a lot.
He did.
And I'd rather not read the whole thing.
He did.
So he talks about things that he's too old for. Do a thing 50 times for an unlock achievement trophy award thing. He's like, no, I don't really want to do that. And that doesn't kick him out of the game, but he doesn't. That's not something that draws him to want to play more of it.
Now, if it's an addition while I'm doing a quest, while I'm doing whatever mission, and then you have like addition, that's not too bad.
Yeah, or if it's something that pops naturally as you play, like if the number is like way too high, because like there's some that. Going back to competitive multiplayer, like there's some that'll be like, win 500 matches on whatever. And it's like, nope, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
you give me like a little trophy for my first 100 kills. That means I put a couple hours into this, and I've kind of figured it out. Whatever. Yeah, that works. But
MMOs are obviously ridiculously guilty of this, and the thing is, you can hide it. You can have that going on, but hide it within the story and say, "Oh, find this this bandit stole this thing."
Yeah.
But can you go get it back from the bandits? And then you go and you take out a group of bandits and you go, found it. It was on that bandit. You don't have to tell me kill 6 of them.
Yeah.
Which leads it to another thing that he mentioned was murder. Just outright saying, here, if violence is the answer, go kill things. MMOs, obviously, again, are very, very guilty of this. I think that RPGs, some of the more modern RPGs are doing a really great job of being able to talk your way out of things. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, to be able to go into a situation, immediately the NPC kind of stops you and goes, hey, this is why I'm angry. And you go, you should be angry because of this. And they go, you make a good point.
Charisma check.
Yeah, charisma check. And they go, you make a good point. Thank you. I like that because it's not always the answer. Obviously, it's in there. But putting you in a situation where you had an issue with... what was it with the Telltale Walking Dead, because they put you in a situation where you were saying, well, that doesn't seem like
none of these are the correct thing.
Yeah,
and then it reached a point where what I had to do did not make sense for my character.
Yeah,
and that was how the game was supposed to progress.
And even in a game where you're playing your own character, but you have to play in some confines of what they're doing.
Yeah, and
it's understandable.
I get that.
Yeah. Which brings me up to one of the things that irritated me in playing WWE 2K16, which apparently they've fixed in 2K17. In my career mode, they interview you and they're like, "What'd you think of that match?" And they give you and then you're given a couple different answers, like it was great. I hate this guy.
But all I'm saying is Brendan Fraser in Bedeviled.
You give 110%.
Gotta go give 110%, and it's a team effort.
But in wrestling, see, you don't. Right. There's story.
Arg.
They gave you really quick 2 or 3 word prompts of saying I'm training really hard or whatever. So what I wanted to choose was I'm the future of this company. And what I got in an answer of that was
when it was actually expanded.
You guys are trash. I am everything. I am going to take over this company. Not because I thought it was I aspire. Hey, I'm going to take that title. I'm working my way up the ladder. Is what I thought was going to happen.
Right.
So immediately after doing that, and I was a face. Face is a good guy. Right. And immediately after answering that, it was like you just turned heel. You're disrespectful. You're this, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. So, when the game doesn't communicate to you the immediate results of your actions, because if you're playing a game, and there are a lot of games where you'll do something and going back to Telltale, Kenny will remember that. That's fine. But if I'm trying to say one thing and then it goes way off in the distance, that's something else. One of the reasons that you really liked Guild Wars was because the world it seemed solid and seemed real. And a lot of MMOs, one of the other things he complains about is evaporating accomplishments. Where if you save the village and then you come back 10 minutes later, the guy from Fallout who had you keep rescuing the settlements over and over. Percy,
Well, I've requested this. World of Warcraft did this. I know I'm bringing up essentially what he's talking about here. World of Warcraft is doing better on this now. but you would have a situation where you're like, where you go through a storyline where you help these star-crossed lovers, and then like maybe one of them commits suicide or whatever, and you're like, oh, this is crazy, and then you go and do something else, and you come back and she's still standing by a river, and you're like, no, you're dead. Like why is
that's how this works.
So World of Warcraft and Guild Wars has done this as well. You have instances and phasing essentially.
Yeah.
So if you have done X, you won't see all these other bits. Actually, I've realized World of Warcraft is doing it in a way that's actually hurting them right now, because I'm in a party with Whitney, and I finished 2 quests that she hasn't finished yet, so she can no longer see me. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in a party with her. Whoa, she should be able to see me.
Yeah.
What the heck? So they need to fix that. But it's a great idea to say, okay, well, you've beaten this story arc. You shouldn't see these people here because they're killed. Maybe she will because, you know, she hasn't completed the story yet. And now once she starts battle, then I should see it. Or if I'm in a party with her, I should see it too. But yeah, evaporating accomplishments. If I save a town, I want to see that town is okay. I don't want them to keep being attacked every 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm playing Resident Evil right now on the PS4, and it's interesting to see some of these ones that he's talking about here. 2 of these actually.
Yeah.
Is very specific things where they make you do things in a specific order. Like even if you know, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm supposed to do here. Like it makes you go rattle the door before you go find the key to come back to the door.
Yeah.
Or if there's like something like I've been playing video games long enough. I know that if I can move this statue, it goes somewhere.
Yes.
And there's a gap in the banister. I know that goes over the banister and gets broken, and that little shiny thing on top, that's what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We just got a $91 donation from Baby Pro 230. So, thank you for that.
Hey, Baby Pro.
That is outstanding.
Hey, that's awesome. Obviously, someone's liking us.
Clearly. So, let us know what it is that makes you irritated about video games.
Yeah, let us know. We'll talk about it, since obviously you donated that, and let us know if there's something else you want to hear us talk about, because obviously that's a big donation.
Yeah.
And
apologies to anyone else watching, but
because
we are now
sponsored
at the whim
by
Baby Pro.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's some of these things are things that we've moved past this, and we really should be better at this by now. So
wait a minute. This doesn't look right.
Yeah.
So now I got a $409 donation. So
we'll work this out in post. Let us know, Baby Pro, what's going on.
Yeah.
QuickTime events. He says that he's only seen one game do this. The God of War series does really well with QuickTime events.
Yeah.
Like where it feels good and the combat works.
Yes.
So that can be really fun to go through. But I'll agree, yeah, most of the time this is not something that I'm generally going to go for.
Yeah.
And then going back to what it said a minute ago, where it was talking about like having to do things in a specific order and taking on certain tasks. It says coy hints and unclear goals.
Yeah.
This has been my issue with the Uncharted series, because like if you put me in front of, like, bring up the puzzle or make it clear where the puzzle is.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having to find the puzzle, I'm not having fun anymore.
I think that the way that this can be fixed is if you give a coy hint, and then after that you give a nudge, and then you give another nudge. Now, Uncharted does this to an extent. As you're playing, you'll get to he'll say something about like, man, I need to get up that ledge. And you kind of walk around, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, you realize, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, and you can hit the hint button, and it'll show you, hey, you can probably go around this. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
If it did this more in stages, though, it'd really help, because sometimes that's not quite enough, but it would really help in that. Another one that he mentioned was checkpoints prior to a cutscene. So
yeah, like if it saves the game and then you fail and whatever.
Yeah,
then...
because unless it has, basically he was saying, So this we're being pranked. Sorry. So the checkpoints prior to a cutscene, if you don't have QuickTime events, then there's no reason for me to watch the cutscene again.
Yeah.
Just start.
Especially if it's unskippable. That is the worst.
It really is. It really is. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then the last thing he talked about was protagonists that are just jerks.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing a Mass Effect game and I'm getting to choose to be a jerk.
Yeah.
Then that's one thing. But the first Watch Dogs game was, a lot of people didn't like the protagonist, Aiden Pierce. Like it just they didn't like him anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think that to me, I don't think this is necessary. So I will disagree with him on this.
Okay.
Similar to how you talk about different video game protagonists having specific, in basically allowing you to kind of enlighten you about a specific character. Now, if they're just a complete jerk, that's obviously different. But so if you have a character who has a different outlook on life, maybe they're grizzled or whatever because of a reason. If they're a killer because of a reason, okay, then I'm okay with that. Now, if they just to me, if they put you in a situation where you are a psychopath, you are a killer, then obviously, I think this is a different outlook. I think Manhunt did this in an interesting way. If you guys didn't check out on our Scared Out of Our Collective Heads stuff, if you didn't check that out, we talked about Manhunt, and Manhunt puts you in a situation where you are having to kill people. Not
a likable guy.
No, you're not a likable guy. Because you did kill someone, possibly, more than likely, and then they put you in a situation where they're like, okay, you can get out of this and you can get your life back.
Yeah.
But unlike Saw, where it actually hurts you, it's like, if you go through and kill these people the way that I want you to kill them, I'll give you your freedom.
Yeah.
And the second one is different, and I can't really spoil the second one on this, but I think that it's a different outlook, and I'm okay with doing that. I don't need every protagonist to be someone that I completely agree with, as long as there's a reason I'm doing what I'm doing. Manhunt's a good example of that. If it was just like, hey, you're playing a serial killer, okay,
give me a story reason to be
here's
invested
a reason
in
why. Yeah. So.
And then we have Chris White says that basically the online trash talk is something that he is not on board with, and I'm completely with him on that.
Yeah.
Trash talk is not very fun. It's you're not enhancing the game. If we can strategize, or you can work with me on that, then okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, if you're not participating, if you're just saying offensive things just to be, that's not why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to play games and have fun.
One of my pet peeves is, people talk about water levels or whatever. I'm not trying to be contrived on this, but my pet peeve is an escort mission that is only there to have an escort mission to try to add variety. Where if you give me an escort mission that actually makes sense, then I'm completely happy with that. So
yeah. So those are the things that make us frustrated in video games, and like some of these can be design decisions. Some of these can be things that are just not for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know in the comments on YouTube. Hit us up on Twitch.
Yeah.
On Twitter. Send us a message and let us know what it is that makes a game difficult for you to get into.
Yeah.
So that's the news we have for this week. We are This Week in Our Collective Heads. I continue to be Kevin.
I'm Patrick still.
Thanks. Thank you for watching the This Week in Our Collective Head contents you just consumed. If you would like to consume more of our content and these things that we put out on the internet for fun, then like, subscribe, share with your friends, and reach out to us, message us, talk to us.
Everywhere. We're everywhere. We will respond to you. We're at TWIOCH on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else except for Twitch. We're TWIOCH Gaming. But check us out. Talk to us. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't, and we may or may not change, but we will talk to you about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks.